You are not going to want to miss any of this. And again, you get 3 points for every victory. And it's going to be interesting to see how this tag team round unfolds, because essentially, in order for anybody to gain victory and gain more points, they're going to have to put their trust in a partner, and they're going to have to work as a cohesive unit. And this first team you see coming out here, this first man, superstar Craig David, and his partner, who calls himself the future Brent Harvanator. Man, I gotta tell you guys, this could be trouble. You already know just the attitudes, the arrogance of Brent Harvanator and Craig David. But in the terms of both of those men, some of that arrogance is well deserved. They are very talented, especially for Craig David here, ladies and gentlemen. This man, unlikely how he ended up in the final 2 and earned himself 2 points. You got to give credit to superstar Craig David for his performance in the Battle Royal. And again, he was eliminated. He finished 4th in that Battle Royal overall. He's one of the new men here in the iconic Pro roster, and he's set to have one hell of a career if he keeps up like he did in the Battle Royal. Now here's a man who had a disappointing showing in the Battle Royal despite his status. This man, Brent Harvanator. Everyone here knows who Brent Harvanator is. The man is a new WWE World Champion, a CCO World Champion, multiple accolades to his name, and Brent Harvanator again looks to continue that success here in IPW. But Brent Harvanator, as it stands, ladies and gentlemen, stage 1 did not go his way. He was eliminated, I believe, 2nd in the Battle Royal, if I remember correctly, by Evan O'Shea. But Brent tonight, with Craig David in his corner, he could turn it around tonight. He could get 3 points on the board. Craig David would, of course, increase his lead to 5, or not lead, excuse me. He would increase his total to 5 and be inching at Zach Starr, who is currently in the lead with 6. But this is going to be an interesting match to see here, ladies and gentlemen. Craig David and Brent Harvanator, they certainly look like they could be a team to beat. They have the talent, they have the skill set, but it all depends on them. Let's see what happens. As their opponents tonight, this man you see right here did fairly well in the Battle Royal. TJ Kennedy, one of our new signees from Battle Pro, just missed the mark. I believe he was the last man eliminated, just missed the mark before the final 6. The last man eliminated and just missed the mark to get 2 points. But still, it's going to be very interesting to see what TJ Kennedy brings to the table as one of the newest, relatively unknown signees on the roster. Let me tell you guys, personally, TJ Kennedy has the skills to pay the bills. This man is very talented in the ring. Do not let his look deceive you. TJ Kennedy has the heart of a warrior. He has the courage of a lion. You know, the man is just, he's absolutely incredible in the ring with some of those things he can do. And with this man in his corner, I might say TJ Kennedy and Smokey clearly look to be the favorites here. And this is basically because Smokey is the main veteran in the game. He's the biggest star in the match. No offense to Brent at all. But Smokey, man, he can get a crowd behind him just like that. And speaking of Smokey, ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to tell you all very personally, Smokey gave me permission to do this. I talked to him earlier before the show officially got started, and I asked him about the IPW Road to Glory tournament. Smokey said he wants to get in that final 8. He wants to be the IPW Global Heavyweight Champion because he wants to do it in honor of his cousin, his fallen late cousin, who he got a tattoo of in tribute in her memory. And he said to me, the tattoo's not enough. He needs to win the Global Heavyweight Championship to serve her justice. But now we're going to go ahead and get this underway, ladies and gentlemen. Our first match of the night, Craig David and TJ Kennedy getting things started. Into the lockup. Craig David with the neck lock. Transitioning over to a side headlock, over to a wrist lock. No, TJ Kennedy with the reversal. Back and forth these men are going. Craig David to the waist lock, to the wrist lock again. Sleek chain wrestling going on here, but no, Craig David puts a stop to it with a gut kick there and a flapjack. Beautiful, nice execution from Craig David. Old school style execution from Craig David, but now he's picking up the pace with that backbreaker, neckbreaker combination. Craig David cutting the ring in half effectively. And now with the hangman's neckbreaker, nicely done. Superstar Craig David dominating in the early going, but TJ Kennedy not going down like that. TJ Kennedy fighting back, trying to get something going for him. Big drop kick to superstar Craig David. TJ Kennedy now. Sidewalk slam. And again, of course, as Craig David was getting underway, TJ Kennedy, the talent, finally coming to show here as TJ Kennedy showing Craig David that he's not going down. Now into a sunset flip with the cover. 1, 2. Craig David managing to get the shoulders up. And now TJ trying that springboard back elbow. Craig David was all ready for it though. But now Craig David has control of the match again. And now Craig David can just do what he wants, as now Craig David doing the smart thing and targeting the legs of TJ Kennedy after seeing that springboard maneuver. Craig David now knows what he has to do if he's going to slow TJ Kennedy down. Now Craig David dragging him over to Brent Harvanator's corner. Very smart strategy here. Tagging the freshman as, look at this tag team maneuver. Chin lock with a kick from Brent Harvanator. And Craig David, as Brent goes into the cover, only gets 2. But Brent Harvanator and Craig David seem to be focused on the same strategy now as Brent connects with that leg breaker. Both of these men just seem to be punishing TJ Kennedy. Their idea is to isolate him away from Smokey, which is a smart thing, because you think you isolate TJ Kennedy long enough, you get him injured enough, Smokey might not even be a factor in this match. And boy, what a statement they would make if they could just dominate TJ Kennedy with ease and not get Smokey in the match. You know, of course, the things they would say would increase in just the terms of grandeur, but you would have to admit some of it would be well deserved. The tag was made to Craig David as Brent Harvanator did that shot block. Now Craig David again going to that hangman's neck breaker. Now into the cover. 1, 2. Not getting the whole count yet though. TJ Kennedy managing to get his shoulder up at half a second before 3. Again, Craig David with the chop block. They are working TJ Kennedy's legs to death, man. Wait a minute, Craig David, what's he got planned here? Oh my goodness! Beautiful, into the cover. 1, 2. Smokey was gonna be right there to break it up, but TJ Kennedy managed to get his shoulder up by himself. Wow. Craig David with that springboard elbow drop, and now he continues working the legs, continuing to slow down TJ Kennedy. But now Craig David, this could be trouble for TJ Kennedy. No, Smokey right there to break up that Boston Crab. And Craig David with a punch to both Kennedy and Smokey, just knocking Smokey down. That could be a strong message to Smokey. And if TJ Kennedy can manage to get a tag, oh man, you could imagine what Smokey would have to say to Craig David through his fist. And now Craig David looks like he could be calling for the end. No, he's not. Snap suplex. You think he was going to go for that Northern Lights bomb of his, but he's not. And now again trying to snap suplex, but no, TJ Kennedy with the reversal. And TJ, big elbow. TJ Kennedy has got to get something going his way. Another elbow. TJ Kennedy has got to do something quick. Back suplex from the young rookie, and TJ is down. TJ crawling to the corner, gets the tag to Smokey, and Smokey's in like a house of fire. Down goes superstar Craig David. Down goes Brent Harvanator. Smokey is on a roll. Tilt-a-whirl side slam, and now Smokey gonna follow it up with some rolling thunder, that rolling senton from Smokey. And now Smokey with a double arm suplex. Wow. And Craig David says, I've got to get some time. And Smokey just says, I'm going to shoot you down. Craig David taking his time to recover in the ring. But Smokey not letting him have any breaks. Luthez press by Smokey right there. And Craig David is in a whole lot of trouble. He's in the ring with a man possessed, ladies and gentlemen. Smokey, again, laser focused. He knows what he wants. And you know Smokey, when he gets rolling, he's not the easiest man to stop in that ring. And now Smokey gonna make the tag to TJ Kennedy. Don't know if this is smart, but TJ Kennedy, look at that combination with the powerbomb senton. Cover 1, 2, Brent Harvanator breaking that pin up out of fear. TJ Kennedy working together with Smokey on those strikes. TJ choking Craig David out on the second rope. And now TJ Kennedy gonna make the tag to Smokey. Wisely done. Don't stay in the ring for too long, is now Smokey with the knee drop. Superstar Craig David all of a sudden in trouble. Just when things were going their way in the early going, Smokey has made this a different ball game. But Craig David now can turn this around with that simple DDT. And now making the tag to Brent Harvanator. Going back to this combination chinlock kick kick. Nicely done. And now Brent with that I believe that's a spinning roundhouse kick. I don't know what that actually was to Smokey, but Brent trying to do anything he can to keep Smokey at a minimum. But Smokey again just on another level right now. Not gonna have it. Diving European uppercut from the second rope, and now a half Nelson capture suplex. Nicely done. Hard Irish whip into the corner for Smokey. Smokey with the face buster. Smokey now to the back. Smokey back suplex. Smokey is on fire. Now going to make the tag to TJ Kennedy once again. What have they got planned here? TJ Kennedy, oh my goodness! Double foot stomp to the back of Brent Harvanator, but TJ Kennedy has got to be careful. His legs are still weak, so he needs to be knowing what he's doing here. TJ slapping him in the back and giving him a big elbow. TJ deciding good choice, knowing that he's exhausted and tired, knowing that Brent Harvanator would take advantage of him if he didn't. Oh my goodness! A clothesline spear combination from TJ Kennedy and Smokey's now calling for the end. He lifts Brent Harvanator up. There's that TKO right there, the old school SKO as we all know it. Smokey says time is up. He's going for the end. TJ Kennedy looking to try to give Smokey an assist. Knocks down superstar Craig David. Acid to the face. Smokey got him up. SKO! The SKO from Smokey here and into the cover. 1, 2, 3. What a great victory for Smokey and TJ Kennedy. As we all just saw, ladies and gentlemen, when Smokey entered this match, it became a different ball game. Superstar Craig David and Brent Harvanator got things going in a hurry. They worked on TJ Kennedy, they isolated him, but once TJ Kennedy got Smokey in the match, it was a different ball game. Smokey is a man possessed. Smokey quickly became a general. He led TJ Kennedy to victory here, and Smokey just unstoppable here. 3 points to both of them. What a great opener. But we'll be right back after this commercial.